What's happening, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here today with a love reading. It's going to be two piles. You can choose pile 1 or pile 2. Um, I was, I'm really struggling talking today, so I want to just throw that out there. The retrograde is just kicking my ass big time. Plus, I haven't slept very good in the last couple nights. I just have had a lot on my mind and a lot going on. So my brain's moving a little slow too, and I have ADHD, and so it's like my brain sometimes moves slower than my body, or vice versa, and whatever. Anyways, I wanted to throw out there that I am going to really work hard on putting the information under, in my channel, with my website, with my email address and my contact information and all that good stuff. And then I'm also going to link my PayPal to it no, it's not PayPal, it's Square, I think it's what it's called. If you feel like donating, I would really appreciate it. But I don't expect it at all. I am really appreciative to all the subscribers I do have. I really appreciate all your comments and all your guys' encouragement that you have given me, and I just really want you to know that it means a lot to me. And I also am going to start giving out free readings to the one person that watches all my videos, that type of stuff. But with as many as I have right now, I might try and focus on giving everyone a free reading, at least at the beginning. So you can, when I do contact you, or maybe you can contact me after I have my email address up and running. I apologize if you're trying to reach me on my email addresses. I would give you my personal, but the bad thing is it's linked to my name, and so I was going to do that, but then I thought that's not very smart. So I did look into my email addresses. I am receiving emails on all of them. The email address is healingpowerofdivineuniverse@gmail.com. If you do have trouble with that email address, please let me know, and I'll contact Google and see if I'm missing something, why it's not allowing people to email me. Please just leave a comment below. But I would like to have a way that we can, communicate better, and that's more private than. So I'm not sure how to do the friend thing. People keep asking me if we could be friends on YouTube. I don't know how to do that at all. So I need to look into that, and so I can be able to friend you. I'm not ignoring you, I promise I'm not. I've been so busy with my daughter. I'm trying to get her through school, which is a nightmare. I wish these kids could have just gone back to school, but they're not going to, and that's understandable. But these kids just don't I mean, my daughter went from straight A's to having an F, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And it's just because it's hard to motivate them to, stay focused on school when there's so much going on, and they're just sick of school anyway. So I've been really having to take care of that, and I've been picking up new clients with my cleaning business, and then with my furniture, I've been really busy too, trying to get stuff ready, and I've been selling a lot of pieces, and I've come up with some new ideas and stuff that I want to try. So I've been busy doing that, and I'm just busy. But I want to focus more on this. I'm going to link my website address also to the channel. I'm still working on that. I'm hoping to really focus on that this week and get that all done, so then I can be set up and going. And then I'll discuss that later, because that's not that important right now, because I'm not even ready for that. But anyways, so let's get started. I'm going to move you over here so you don't have to sit and stare at me. And I always put my hand right in front of the camera. And then I have two piles. There's pile 1 or pile 2. So if you want to choose one, we'll get started. Pile 1, the energy of your reading is spiritual strength. That's crooked, of course. I'm buying a new tripod. I'm gonna go pick it up after I'm done doing this morning. Spiritual strength. Oh, let me see here. I apologize. I need to get my shit together. This card is coming forth to give encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This final spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from this struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all of your inner reserves for the one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You have the Three of Moss. Travel, expansion, and lots of activity are the gifts of the three. You broaden your horizons, exploring new realms both spiritually and physically, enjoy good fortune and new partnerships, along with myriad opportunities and inspiring educational courses, artistic projects, and collaborations, or short trips away that bring you inspiration. You have attitude. I attract success and positive people into my life with my positive attitude. The King of Cups. The King is frequently found in the helping professions, medical care, the church, teaching, or government agencies that deal with social work. In whatever settings you may find him, he can be easily recognized due to his care and concern for others, although this usually manifests through his choice of career. These kings are not generally ambitious by nature, although that doesn't mean that in the right setting they won't achieve high positions. But it is not ambitious alone that drives them, more likely their cause. Due to the water element that rules them, they are often found in the arts and also in fashion, design, hairstylists, and so forth, because they are more easily at home with the feminine aspects of the water element, emotions and creativity, than the other elements. However, the negative side of this is that they may lack drive and backbone. They dislike conflict to the point of denial. They can aspirate others by their complete withdrawal, be manipulative by withholding, or be sulky, childish, or passive aggressive. So that's somebody that's in your life or is going to come into your life, or it also could be you too. Your next card is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. A unforeseen or difficult expense, the fear of not having enough money, spending money too freely, letting go of attachments, revealing a secret, something is lost or given away, financial instability, an upheaval, seeing beyond the physical world, letting go of a safe, comfortable situation to pursue new goals, letting go of an opportunity. One feels like the rug has been pulled out from under them, loss of resources, loss of one's sense of security, a need to save more money, and be more open-minded. We have healing. The healing card illustrates our third reason for being. However, it covers healing on several levels and does not necessarily suggest or imply that you are wounded or in need of healing, at least not on a conscious level. A happy, safe, and peaceful life does not always accord us with perfect health and well-being. Every person is vulnerable to disease, whether it manifests in physical, mental, or emotional stress, or as a feeling of emptiness and longing that is born of spiritual wounds. Humans are a part of the human race. Humans are part of a human race. We have a social order with the elite and wealthy at the top and the uneducated and poor at the bottom. We are a species that is driven to win, with each of us striving to do better, to be better than the generation that came before. Those at the top want to stay there, and those at the bottom want to reach the top. We are goal oriented and believe that success moves us forward and failure sets us back. We are on a quest to improve, whether it be our social standings, quality of life, or a simple desire to be a better person. We must be better. We must do better. But what is better? In our quest for betterment, are we making ourselves ill? In the simplest term, we often see success and failure in the same light as we do life and death. To succeed is to live, to fail is to die, or worse, still into poverty. We become fixated on being the best, succeeding at all we do, and yet we may still fail to thrive. We may find we are not happy. We may find we are not healthy. Sometimes we find that even when we do accomplish our goals and are rewarded the wealth and prosperity, we are not satisfied and crave more. Are we enduring and doing only what needs to be done in order to survive? Are we so fixated on acquiring possessions that we have forgotten that happiness and well being begin with us? Are we truly living? There is often so much going on around us in our day to day lives that we disconnect from our body, our thoughts, and our emotions to such an extreme that when somebody asks, "How are you?" we automatically say, "I am well," regardless of our true feelings or whether we are physically well or not. To do this is an act of self preservation and hides our vulnerability, our weariness, our dissatisfaction, and our disease from others. We may be afraid of being honest because to do so could reveal our weaknesses in a world where we must always be strong in order to survive and succeed. The sad truth is that we may not only be doing it in order to hide our true state from others, but to hide it from ourselves. The healing card symbolizes a need to reconnect and listen to what your body, mind, and feelings are telling you, to work with them instead of against them, whether it be as simple as addressing a physical element or addressing to empty ache that comes from denying ourselves enjoyment and connection. This card signals that it is time to rip off the layers of and illusion, the protective armor, and the masks, and look at what lies beneath. Are you fulfilled? Do you love your life? Are you happy? Or do you need everything that you strive for in order to be happy? Are you living a fulfilling life that you love? Or are you simply enduring and dying a little more each day? The healing card brings with the questions like these. It also asks you to look at your life and determine whether your path heals you or harms you. If it is the latter, or the healing card reminds you that it is the power to change direction. Your next card is Strength, Stability. This card shows patience in the face of conflict, you standing your ground rather than being overwhelmed, but opposing you is lower than you are. This may be your own fear, guilt, or other emotions that shake your confidence, or a person who is acting in an unreasonable way by projecting these emotions onto you. Having compassion while keeping your personal boundaries strong and refusing to be taken advantage of shows the strength of your character. An additional meaning of this card is literally physical strength, a return of vitality. Your advice is to stand firm, be calm, and take the higher moral ground. The situation is a test of your character, and you are patient enough to withstand ongoing challenges without panic or a compromise that doesn't feel right. And then your outcome card is going to be the Queen of Cups, sign of Cancer. The Queen of Cups, oh, excuse me, that isn't the Queen of Cups. I apologize. The Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins knows that comfortable and beautiful environments help people be their best selves. She is the master of do-it-yourself and turning trash into treasure. If there is joy to be found in making a gourmet meal of a few eggs and potatoes, she will find that joy and serve a wonderful dinner, complete with lovely place settings. With her, no matter the project, details will always be taken care of. Advice: create a much comfortable and beautiful and more, create a much comfortable and beauty in your world as you can and pay attention to the smallest of details. Yay, I made it through it. Barely. I was starting to stumble at the end. Anyways, I hope that this message resonated with you. I hope it answered the questions you had. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you on my next video. Peace. Okay, pile 2, I'm ready to start your reading. The energy of your reading is discontent and boredom. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom, feeling of restlessness and impatience surrounding you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You are longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronicities, events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in the divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insight. We have the 10 of Moss in reverse. Part of you needs to be incredibly busy, and you may be using work as a distraction. Others may be expecting far too much of you. This can be the card of the unreasonable boss or overly demanding family. Your next card is No Doubt. I will eventually achieve success, but I don't allow myself to doubt. You have the High Priestess. The High Priestess represents mystery and secrets, and so indicates that there is more depth to some matter than you have seen so far. With the right cards, it could show a secret becoming known to you that would be to your benefit. At this time, you need to follow your intuition and trust your instincts. The High Priestess also carries the message of potential as yet unexplored or perhaps unfulfilled. Look at the situation again, as you may have missed something previously. The influence of this card is feminine in nature, related to the psyche, and it so represents spirituality, wisdom, and the desire for knowledge and learning. It may also show an interest in the deeper, more complex aspects of life. You have the 5 of Swords in reverse. An argument or other conflict needs to be brought to an end. A time of conflict or sadness passes. Taking steps to re-engage with life, picking up an old fight, past hurts and unprocessed memories continue to my dog. Continue to bother a person in the present moment. Moving away from depression or mourning is starting to affect one's health. a well-being, a dark mood begins to lift. Puddles, go lay down. Stop it. We have the Six of Air. Sorry, my dog is like want my attention. The Six of Air represents a solution born of compromise that lies somewhere in between the black and white, either or choices that are so often seen as the only options available. Now is a good time to contemplate and compare a range of different options in order to discover the best solution for one and for all. Therefore, it is also time to research and investigation. As you consider the options, compare, take notes, weigh the pros and cons for each. There might be a need for compromises to be made as something in order to achieve our goal and objectives. Compromise is required. Now is not be the time. Now is not be the time. That's what it says. Now is not the time to prevent an outcome by being inflexible and taking a rigid stance. The Six of Air also represents that that moment of reevaluation and illusions when the mind opens and at once understands the extent of the power we have over our lives. Suddenly you'll see potential and everything. You'll see potential in everything. You see how everything, I can't believe how much, I'm noticing how much is like misspelled and stuff in this book. I'm like shocked. You see how every experience and choice made by you and others has shaped you and your life and brought you to this moment. In turn, you also understand how every choice you make in the present will shape your future. In that moment of recognition, the mind changes in an instant, and so does life itself. The Six of Air is presenting you with the opportunity to act with mindfulness and awareness. From this moment onwards, choose to take responsibility for your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, understanding that even by taking a passive or inactive role, by doing nothing, or by allowing others to make decisions on your behalf, you are making a choice. Own it. The only drawback is that you will no longer be able to blame others for stealing your power if it was your choice to give it away. This is your moment to come of age and own your power. The Six of Air signifies an opportunity to empower and eliminate your life by opening your mind. You have the Moon, illusions. The Moon watches you, questioning what you see. Can you see beyond illusions when doubt and confusion threaten to overwhelm you? A situation or relationship may seem appealing under the romantic light of the moon, but will it stand the test of time? Your intuition may be telling you that everything is not as it seems. An additional meaning of this card is that hidden fears and old memories surface as you work through an emotional block. Advice: give yourself time to work out the best way forward. Your intuition holds the answer. Pay attention to its messages through feeling and dreams, rather than relying on logic approach to a problem. And your outcome card is going to be the Nine of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence, selfishness, dissatisfaction, regret. Okay, pile 2, that is all I have for you. I hope that it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it, besides me stumbling on my words. And that was, when I was looking at that book, they had a lot of misspelled words in there, and they had words in there that shouldn't have been in the sentence, and it was a little kind of confusing for me, I have to admit. But I love that deck, so I'm definitely not going to say anything bad about it. We all make mistakes, obviously, so that shit happens. I do want to put just say regarding your messages, don't ever regret anything. If you say that you in love, if you had two people that were chasing after you, this is an example, and you chose one over the other, and the one that you chose actually wasn't the right one, and you regret not picking the other one, don't ever regret that, because you were meant to go down that path and experience what you experienced with that person, because you learned lessons from it. You never know. You can maybe go down the other path and that person might still take you, might, still want to be with you. They might want to still try it out. People need to have more open minds to, forgiveness, and to also understand that people do make the wrong choices at sometimes. And also with secrets, I'm not a person that I can't stand secrets, because they affected my life so deeply. But, we all have them. I don't care who you are. We all do. And, just be upfront and try to reveal your secrets, and be, honest with the person. And if they're not going to be honest and upfront with you, then I would definitely take that into consideration for sure. Pile 1, I'm not ignoring your reading, but your reading was more positive compared to pile 2. And I just wanted to touch base on those things because they popped into my head. So it was Spirit want me to address those, and me, I guess. I'll be back later this afternoon with some reading. I don't know. I want to do one that's like more free, where I'm not reading off my notes, and it's not, I'm not reading, or, the information isn't coming directly from someone else. I want to try and start doing that. I want to start sharing my opinion and the things I have knowledge on and stuff like that. So I'm going to try a video this afternoon on that. I just have to come up with what I want to talk about, because I have so much. But anyways, I'll quit rambling like always. I appreciate you stopping by my channel. Please, please, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you haven't already. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. If there's some type of reading that you would like me to do, if there's a topic that you would like me to touch on, or if there's just something that you think that I would be good at, and a type of video or something that you would like me to do, if it's appropriate, I would definitely be open to that too. I've been trying to get my daughter to come on. I would like to kind of share a day when we go do our fun days, because we have so much fun, but she just, I don't know, she doesn't want to be on YouTube, which I don't know why. She's just shy, I guess. I mean, to a certain extent, but I'm going to try and definitely do that, because I just would like to share that, because we always have fun. And people, we sometimes record videos and then post them on Facebook, and people seem to really enjoy them. So I'm going to try that on here. I think that would be kind of cool. And I hope everyone's doing great. Enjoy your Sunday before the week begins again. And just make sure that you do something kind for someone today. Make sure that you express your love. Maybe, well, I guess you can't send flowers today. I was going to say maybe send somebody flowers, or that's always my thing. Send somebody flowers, because I love flowers. I mean, I just do. And just have a wonderful day, and stay positive. Don't get stuck in your head, and just enjoy life. Life's not supposed to be as stressful as what we're making it, for sure. I love you all so very much. I'm sending much positive vibes, tons of healing, lots of love, many kisses, and peace like always. Take care and have a great day. Adios.